What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if the first time for new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Aria's EP, Angel Loading. From the title alone, I imagine this is going to be a version of the song that was in the event that we had, because I believe there was a song that shared that title in there. So I'll be curious to see if I recognize the song, curious to see how it differs if that is the case. Either way, though, I'm just excited to get into this, so feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me just that little bit extra, and let's get into this. I honestly forget what kind of song this is, so... Interesting start.
We promised everyone that we'd bring them the realest angels of delusion.
Yeah.
But what the heck is a real angel of delusion anyway?
I'm loving the animation already.
Isn't it like us right now? Like,
yeah.
I can't think of a melody. Curled up bugging your knees while you sing. Aria, come on, help me out here. The realist, huh?
Okay, building into the actual song. God, the animation is so cute here. Oh my god, sound complete. Okay. Much chiller than I expected, or at least, like, not as loud as I expected, I guess. Interesting. Oh my god. This is adorable. Oh no. They got the song done? Oh boy. Yeah, that's the internet for you. How do they react though? Ooh. Yeah, will still sing, they will not stop. Yeah. Ooh, I'm loving how the lyrics tie to their usual aesthetic and ideal. Ooh, okay, interesting line. I'm focusing on the lyrics quite a bit, but animation is really, really fun just as well. Oh, making everyone doubt? Interesting.
You know, our real selves aren't that calm and collected.
They weren't exactly calm and collected always there.
That's kind of fun too, right?
Yeah, stumbling down the path. That is the way of things. That's fun. This is a very cute EP. Visually, it's very adorable. I love the style. The song is interesting to me. It doesn't quite grab me in the same way that some of the other stuff we've gotten from the Angel's Illusion did, but it still very much fits their vibe. Still very much is well done, I would say. And there's some really interesting lyrics in there, like the one I have up right now, with you standing by my side along with the incomplete me. There's multiple allusions to this idea that this is a work in progress, that this dream being followed by the Angel's Illusion, and specifically Aria in this case, is an incomplete thing, something that is still being built up, still being figured out. It's a dream they are chasing, not a reality they exist in, so they have to work to reach that point, and inevitably they're going to stumble along the way, as we have mentioned at the end. They're not yet complete, they haven't reached their full potential, or this dream of what their full potential could be. And ideas like that, alongside a lot of the similar ideas that we've explored in the other Angel's Illusion stuff, continues to be here, which ultimately at a certain point leaves me with not too much to say about this that is unique compared to my other Angel's Illusion reaction and analysis stuff, but it's still a message and vibe that I really, really like. But to be more specific about what this EP has compared to the other Angel's Illusion stuff, the framing is something I quite like, of this being some mix of Aria's own image of what they are like and what they're doing, as well as an expression of what they are actually like and how their day-to-day is, with from the start it being this question of what the heck is a real Angel of Delusion anyway. Not only in the beginning of this EP, but also in the story itself, in the event story as well. We've had this idea of them wanting to express what it means to be an Angel of Delusion, what that looks like, and so this starts by questioning, what does that look like? How do we express that? And then the entire rest of the EP is doing that, or at least attempting to. It's something that Nangong picks up on as the right way to express it very well, even if she's doing it in a more teasing way towards Suna, as she usually does, by saying, isn't it like us right now? What we're doing, agonizing over this, isn't this what it means to be an Angel of Delusion? We are the Angels of Delusion, so what we do defines that. And we return to that being the framework at the end to bookend things, with Aria seemingly having expressed some amount of what we just saw as either literally what she thinks that they are like, or her reminiscing on what they have actually done and what they are actually like, and it evidently coming off as a bit more idealized a version of them in Nangong's eyes, which perhaps says something about Aria, perhaps says something about the fact that she looks back at the way the three of them live and work together and strive for this dream is more idealistic a version of it than the reality, but at the same time, idealism is the reason that the Angels of Delusion exists, so it makes sense. But Nangong's point is just that they aren't in reality as calm and collected as they may seem, which is funny to say, given that the visuals we were getting in the majority of the EP included them panicking and freaking out at plenty times, whether it's because they accidentally get noise complaints or freak out because they run into Zhu Yuan again and think that she's like trying to arrest them or something, or even just staying up late frantically working on a song. We're shown a messy group of people, but even then, Nangong says, we're not even that calm and collected, we're even messier. But as I referenced to earlier on, Aria views those imperfections also as part of this vision of what they are like, what the Angels of Delusion are. The three of them stumbling together, that's kind of fun too, right? There is a joy to the process, to the struggle, to the messiness. But beyond that, pretty much the last thing I think I'll touch on is this one element that we haven't seen as much in some of their other stuff. We've seen the struggles of them not necessarily having a big audience or them not really knowing what they're doing, but one aspect of this EP that we haven't as much explored is the negative feedback they may be getting, compared to the lack of audience that we've seen in other parts of their promotional material. The negative audience that they get is something less explored that we see here, which is a nice addition to things. It fills things out a little bit, but even more so the fact that it serves as basically another obstacle to overcome, a stepping stone in their journey, even with the negative flowing out, almost becoming this storm of sorts in this EP near the end here. It does not impede them, they keep going, and even at the end, Aria turns back and takes a bow to all of those people hating on them, which seems to give them pause, personified in this shot as these random tabs with faces. As suddenly, rather than being angry or annoyed or just being generally hateful, or even just negative, not even like malicious, they all suddenly turn to surprise or confusion or doubtfulness, unsureness almost, in a way signifying that the sheer determination and will and strive to keep going regardless of the negative feedback is enough to give the negativity pause for the Angels of Illusion. It's debatable how realistic that is, but at the same time, that is sort of the point of the Angels of Illusion. It's not realistic, it's a dream that they chase after delusionally, but at the same time, there is a truth to that of just confidently and firmly and stubbornly following a dream is something admirable that will impress people, that if you just gave up the moment you had negative press of any kind, would not only not achieve the goal that you're looking for, but also would sort of prove those with the negative feedback right, in a way. It would essentially be saying, you're right, I'm bad at this, I can't do this, I'm gonna stop, where that is not the case here. So it is the Angels of Delusion standing against this backlash of sorts. But yeah, really beyond that, it's just a lot of goofy fun, cute stuff, and further things that I've already touched on either here or in previous analysis. So I think I'll leave things there. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and very special thanks to all of my channel members, including Amorphosilica, Dweller, Pokelove 101, and Unusual Echo at the normal tier, and Kondo Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support, as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye!